Welcome to Debbie's Cowgirl Kitchen. Hey y'all, it's been a while. I know it's been a good week since I've posted anything. Today I'm making some jalapeno poppers. Frankie and I are going to grill some ribeyes tonight, and we're going to have some jalapeno poppers and some corn on the cob, and that's probably all we'll have, because that'll be plenty, I think. So I thought I'd bring you along with the journey of making the jalapeno poppers, or some people call them armadillo eggs. There's all kinds of names for them. This is Jimmy Dean sausage, breakfast sausage. That's what I put in mine. And so as soon as I get this browned up, I'll show you what we're going to do. I'm going to cut up some jalapenos here. Our grandson is Hispanic, and so our granddaughter has learned quite a bit about cooking Mexican food from her mother-in-law, and she's the one that taught me how to do this with the jalapenos. Although I have to say, I'm quite sure that her mother-in-law probably leaves the seeds in, but I love the taste of jalapenos, but I don't like the heat. So if we had a bunch, like if Frankie and Ruben and some of the other guys were here, I'd make some with seeds. Do you want some with seeds? But since it's just Frankie and I'll probably take the seeds out. Okay, we've got our sausage in this bowl, and we're going to add our cream cheese, which, by the way, it's 102 degrees today, and I put this outside for about 5 minutes and it's nice and soft. I took it out of the fridge earlier, so that should mix pretty easily. It has been in the hundreds now for, I feel like, forever. It is so hot. Frankie and I went out and checked the garden today. We were probably out there maybe 5 to 10 minutes, if that. And you come in the house and it's like the heat is stored in your body and you just can't get rid of it. It's horrible. I already put a little bit of cheese in there, but I had to have Frankie go get some more out of the freezer. And this also was out there thawing out a little bit. And you just do this to your taste. There's no right or wrong amount. Depends on how many jalapenos you're stuffing. And I may very well have some extra stuffing here. We had 10 jalapenos, which will make 20 poppers. But I think I'm going to have plenty of filling here. And I think what I'm going to do is just stick my hand in here and just mix this really good. All right, get about that texture, and we're just going to start stuffing them. And I'm going to stuff these pretty generously because I've got plenty of stuffing here. So usually when my granddaughter and I make these, we make more than 10 jalapenos. But for Frankie and I, 20 poppers is plenty. We'll have leftovers, and oh my gosh, they're so good. You pull them out, put them in the microwave for about 20 to 30 seconds, and they are delicious. Because the longer anything sits after it's been cooked, the more the flavors marry. So, and I don't know that I've ever met anybody that doesn't like jalapeno poppers. Sometimes I'll make them with cream cheese and pineapple. Some people might turn their nose up at that, but I say don't knock it till you tried it, because they're good. Or you can put pineapples in with the sausage and cream cheese. Okay, I'll bring you back when I get these all stuffed. Okay, they're all stuffed. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic on them. Frankie and I love garlic, so just going to sprinkle some on them. And I had a little extra stuffing, so I made little balls, little sausage balls. So what we'll do now is we'll take bacon, which this bacon is kind of pitiful, but it'll be good. It's got a lot of fat on it, but actually fat is where all the flavor's at, or a lot of the flavor. If I can just get it pulled apart. I prefer the nice thick bacon because it's just better quality, but we're dealing with what we can get these days at the grocery stores, so. And, you know, what you can afford. These prices are outrageous right now. And you just kind of loosely wrap the bacon around it. You can put toothpicks in it if you want, but I'm not going to go to the trouble, because once it starts cooking, it'll cook on there. And these are so delicious. We love them. I'll come back to you when we get these. Okay, y'all, I got them on the pan, and I have to say this is probably the worst bacon we've ever bought. Like some of this is just disgusting fat, but we're gonna use it because it does have a lot of flavor. And for some of it, I just ripped the fat off and put just the bacon part, the meat part on there. So we'll bring you back and show you what they look like after they cook. We're gonna put them on the grill on 400 for about 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, y'all, I'm going to try something I've never tried before. I just thought this up in my head. I'm not saying, taking credit and saying nobody's ever done this, but it's a first for me. And I am going to lay pats of butter on these corns. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of garlic on them, fresh garlic, or I should say minced garlic, and I'm going to wrap them and take them out and stick them on the grill and let those cook while the jalapeno poppers are cooking. Because our steaks, we do our ribeyes 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and then we'll check them, and if they need a little more, we'll go 2 more. So we try to do the 2 method, 2 minute, and it works perfect for us. We like ours medium rare, and they're usually wonderful. Let's see here. And also, I was going to tell you, when I freeze my steaks, I always we buy steaks in bulk, and then we bring them home and we marinate them, put them in the freezer, and well, we do the food saver and then put them in the freezer. And I always put oyster flavored sauce on them with some Montreal steak seasoning on both sides, and oh my goodness, those make the best steaks. They are just delicious. Okay, Just gonna take some garlic and drop a little garlic along here on the butter. And I think this will be pretty good stuff. I know not everybody's a garlic lover, so I get it if you don't like garlic, but it sure does taste good. And I also will do a little bit of the fresh peppercorn. Fresh cracked pepper is what I'm saying. Fresh cracked pepper, and a little bit of the fresh cracked kosher salt. Then I'm going to wrap them up and twist the ends and stick them on the grill, and we'll see how they come out. All right, let's wrap them up. Just gonna squeeze these on the ends, turn them up. And I'm gonna do all of them like that. And I'll bet money these are gonna be just wonderful. There's just, when it comes to corn, it's just best having fresh corn on the cob. I absolutely love it. So anyways, I'll bring you back. Okay, y'all, we took them out, and I know they're not the prettiest ones you've probably ever seen, but I guarantee they're gonna taste delicious. And we're just waiting for our corn on the cob, and we're fixing to put our steaks on. Okay, y'all, this is the finished. This is like a third of Frankie's steak. His steak was enormous. So, and I've already started eating because I'm starving. And I want you to look at this plate. This corn is unbelievable. It is so good. Bon appetit.